Hi, are you potentially going through a divorce and considering selling your home and not sure what the rules are and what you need to do to get through the transaction? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today, and we're starting right now. My name is Sherry Harrington, and I'm a realtor here in Carlsbad with Keller Williams. I post videos like this every week, so please, if this is your first time to my channel, like and subscribe. You won't want to miss anything. Selling your home during a divorce can be stressful, but it doesn't need to be. Let me take some of that stress off you by walking you through 6 things that you should know if you're going to sell your home during a divorce. Number 1, pick the right agent. This is probably not a good time to use your mom's friend or your brother or cousin, uncle, or whatever. Family members have a really hard time of separating themselves from the emotion when you're going through a divorce. So you want to use someone who is versed in this, who is able to get you through the process, who's worked with divorce clients before, someone that's professional, and someone that's going to communicate with both sides. That is super important. There are several resources that you can use to make sure that you pick the correct realtor for the job. Talk to your divorce attorney. They usually have a list at their office of people that are already dealing with these divorce type situations and are well versed in the situation. Did you have a good experience with the person that you bought your house from? Maybe go back to them, as long as they're not slanted too far one side or the other. You need to make sure that it's someone that can be impartial with the situation and not pick sides. Ask your friends and family. Almost everyone, unfortunately, has been through a divorce or some type of a breakup up to this point. So ask them who they used when they went through their specific situation, or if they just have a realtor that they think is awesome, that will be great at communicating and being able to work both sides. You can also interview the realtors together. So if you have you have 2, she has 2, or whatever, you can go through and just sit down with the realtors and pick the one that's going to be best for your personality types and get you through the transaction with the least amount of stress. Number 2, you're going to determine what your home is worth. And you can do this several ways. You can use an appraiser and just have them come out and do an impartial appraisal of your home. You can also just ask your realtor when they come out and you decide who you're going to use, ask them for comps, or ask several realtors for comps and really get a good idea of what your home is worth. I see a lot of people resorting to Zillow or Redfin. Please don't do that. They make sweeping generalizations about neighborhoods, and sometimes they can be off hundreds of thousands of dollars. So don't leave that money on the table. Make sure that you're using either an appraiser or a realtor to find out your home value. Number 3, you're going to want to determine what you should list your home for. So this is going to all depend really on inventory at the time. Is it a seller's market and there's huge demand? Or do you want to do a fire sale where you've got to get out of this house immediately and just be done with it? So you need to decide along with your realtor, do improvements need to be made to the home, or are you just going to put it on as is, or are you going to try to get top dollar? Number 4, I have a lot of people ask me, can I put my home on the market while I'm still going through my divorce? The answer is yes. In California, you can put your home on the market in the beginning, the middle, the end, after you're divorced, however you see fit, and you work together as a couple to make sure that it works out for your particular scenario. So personally, I would think it would be easier earlier on in the divorce to sell the home and just be done with it, and then you don't have that extra layer of stress, but you're welcome to sell your home at any time. Number 5, I get asked this question a lot, even when it's in a traditional sale and not a divorce situation, is should I still pay my property taxes and my mortgage? And the answer is yes. Make sure that you're paying this all the way through. Escrow will reconcile anything at the end. So if you've overpaid your mortgage or your property taxes, you will get that back at the end of escrow. So don't worry about that. Again, with a divorce situation, especially because the average divorce in California is 6 months, but they can take much, much longer. So if you stop making your payments, then your house could potentially go into foreclosure before your divorce. So you definitely want to keep up on those payments. Number 6, how will the profits be divided? So in California, we're a community property state. So traditionally, and like in a normal situation, it's going to be 50-50. But the couple can decide if one wants to keep their retirement and doesn't want to touch it, and the other wants to keep the house, they can decide how the assets are split, and that will be taken care of through the escrow company. So you just need to let the escrow company know whatever you decide and mutually agree upon. So there you have it, 6 tips for selling your house during a divorce. Obviously, there's many more things that you need to know, but this will give you a good start. And these are just kind of the basic guidelines of things that you need to know. So I know this is a very stressful time when you're going through a situation like that, and I'm here to help you in any way that I can. So please feel free to reach out at any time. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. And I'm here for any of your real estate needs.